Alright, let's do number 8. Number 8, okay? So given the AP, right? Arithmetic sequence. The sequence here is -1, -6, -11, and negative 176, right? Now you find number of terms. The question asks you to find number of terms. But what you know here? Alright, you know D. How you find D here? Right? Because it's arithmetic sequence. Right? D here is right D. Oh, it's not beautiful. Let me rewrite this. So you have to find D, right? D equals -6 minus -1. That's right. -6 minus -1 equals here negative and negative is positive, right? So actually it's -6 plus 1, right? Because negative here is positive. So 6 plus 1, -6 plus 1 plus 1 is -5. Is that correct? Right? So it's -5. This is -5. What else do you know? I don't think it's 7. What do you think? -6. We have -6, right? And then you add 1. It should be -5. Alright, no problem. Okay. So D here is -5, not -7. Okay. Not 7 or -7. 5 is the correct answer. Okay. What else do you know? What else do you know? Look at this sequence, okay? What else do you know? What information can you get from this sequence? What else? Well, a sub 1, that's why very important term here, okay? A sub 1 here, okay? A sub 1 here is negative 1. This is also the first term, right? The first term of the sequence. What else do you know? What else do you know? That is important to solve this question or problem. We know here this one is the first term, right? First term here, and we know our last term, right? What is the last term here? The last term here is a sub n equals -176. That's correct. Okay. So question asks you to find the number of terms. It means to find what? To find number of terms. To find what? To find n. N means number of terms. N stands for number. Okay? Okay, so to find n, right? Number of terms means to find n. What formula are you going to use? What formula? N equals, okay, n equals a sub n minus a sub 1 minus a sub 1 divided by d. That's correct. Okay, divided by d. So +1, that's right, correct. Alright, so and here let's substitute a sub n. Okay, what's the value of a sub n here? Negative 176. Let's write down. Negative 176. Okay, let me change the color here. I don't know where it is. I think oh, here. Is that here? I think here. Okay. Now negative 176. Okay. Minus a sub 1. A sub 1 is negative 1. Okay. Don't forget to use bracket here because infinite is a negative sign. So here all divided by d, right? D negative 1. Okay. No. Negative 5. Sorry. Negative 5. Okay. So this is what? Let's compute this. Negative 176. Actually, it's +1, right? This one is actually +1. It's negative. +1. Sorry, this one. I just forget. 36, right? Sure. Okay. Alright. 36 is the answer. How do you write a conclusion? Correct. The number of terms is 36. Okay. You write down the conclusion. Okay. That's it for number 8. Any question about number 8? Any question? No. Alright. Now again, when do we use this formula? N equals a sub n, the last minus the first term divided by d plus 1. When do we use this formula? When can you apply this formula? That's right. What type of sequence? Or you can apply to every sequence. Right. Arithmetic, right? Arithmetic. You have to apply this one to arithmetic. Otherwise, if it's not arithmetic sequence, you cannot apply this formula. Okay? Got it? All right. Okay. Let's do number 9. Okay. For the following arithmetic sequences, determine the missing terms. So number 9, this is the sequence of how many terms here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You have 5 terms, right? In this one, and this is arithmetic sequence, right? We don't know the first 3 terms. We don't know, but we know it is arithmetic sequence, right? How do you do this one? That's right. What is D here? So we find D. Okay, D here is -1. Why we know D is -1? That's why it's 15 minus 16. Okay, it's -1. It's -1. That's correct. Okay. What else? So when you have this -1 and this is the arithmetic sequence, right? So we have to find how you find this term, this one. How you find this term? It should be 15, 16, sure, 17, huh? Oh yes, 17. Next one. 18, right? I can see the pattern here, right? So 17, 18 now. 15, 16, 17, 18, and the last one. Last one is going to be 19, correct? Is that correct? I think so, right? It seems good. Okay, number 9 finish. Finish number 9. Let's do number 10, okay? Number 10. Any question about number 9? Alright, you got it? Number 9, you got it? Alright, very good. Okay, number 10. Let's do number 10. Wow, number 10 here. We know how many terms in number 10? How many terms in the of the sequence in number 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 terms in the sequence, right? 5 terms. And we know it is arithmetic, right? Arithmetic sequence. So this one, how would you do this question? 5D, how you 5D here? That's why what we know in this sequence. We know a sub 2, right? A sub 2 is 8, correct? A sub 2 is 8. What else? A sub 5. What is a sub 5? Is 5. 14. 14, okay. I don't know why. Alright. Alright, now we know a sub 2 and a sub 5, right? So what should we do next? 5D, right? Okay, we 5D. Formula, okay. A sub 5 equals a sub 2 plus 5 minus 2D, okay? So what's the a sub 5 here? What's the a sub 5? It's gonna be long, huh? We're gonna write here a sub 5, 14, substitute here, okay? A sub 5, 14 equals now a sub 2 is 8, okay? And this one 5 minus 2 is 3D, okay? Alright, so what's D here? 14 minus 8. 14 minus 8. 6 divided by 3. 2, okay. D here 2, okay. You can do it yourself. D is 2. D here is 2. Okay. D is 2. So start from here. How you get what number here? You add 2 and then you get 8. 6, okay, because 6 plus 2 is 8. How about next number? 10 because 8 plus 2. Okay, D here is 2. You remember here? This one, D is 2. And the next one gonna be 12, right? Is that 12? Okay, so we have the sequence here 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. That's the sequence. Alright, any questions? Any question about number 10? Okay. Let's do number 11. A little bit difficult. Let me clean this one, okay? Because I'm running out of space here. Let me erase this. Wow, why the eraser is so small. I'm trying to erase it. Alright, I'm gonna click this. So we have more space, so you can write. Oh. Okay, almost clean. Yeah. Alright, it's clean. Now we can write. There we go. Alright, number 12. Number 12. Arithmetic sequence. This is A sub. It's A sub 1. Good. This is A sub. What is this number? A sub 5. Right, good. Okay, how you find D? A sub 5, that's right. A sub 5 equals A sub 1 plus 5 minus 1 times D. Okay, so A sub 5 here, right? 5 here is 22. 22 equals 12, 12, 12, ouch, plus now 5 minus 1 is 4, 40. Alright, so here 22 minus 12, 22 minus 12 is 10, right? Equals 4 D. Okay, what's 2.5, right? So D here is 2.5. 2.5, okay. 2 is 2.5. Okay, start from here. A sub 1. You add 2.5. What you get? 14. 14.5. What's the next one? Plus 2.5. 17. Next one. 19, right? 19.5. Alright, this is the sequence. Okay, so number 11 is 12, 14.5, 17, 19.5, and 22. Okay, let's do the last one. Okay, the last one, number 12. Number 12. Now this is the word problem, right? The word problem. A theater has 26 seats in a row. Row 1, the first row here, it has 26 seats. 29 seats in the second row. 29. Next one, 32 seats in the third. This is the first row, this is second, this is the third, and so on. Okay, so if the pattern continues, how many seats are there in the row? 42 ... how many seats How many seats in the row? 42. This is the first row. How many seats in the first row? The first one. 26 seats. Okay. Second row. How many seats? 29. The third one gonna be 32. Okay. So how many seats in a row? 42. But the pattern continue. Okay. This is a pattern continue. It's like what a pattern here. What a pattern here. So start with 26, right? You add what number? 3. That's right. This one you add 3. Then you add 3. Okay, and continue. So what type or what kind of sequence is this? So we have the sequence here. You're gonna write a sequence here. So you see the sequence? 26, right? Right, sequence. Now 26. What else? What's next? 20, 29. Okay, next one. 32. Next one. Dot. Okay. We need to find a sub what? A sub 42 we don't know, right? We don't need to find a sub 42, but a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, and a sub 32. But we don't know how many numbers here, okay? We don't know how many numbers. We need to find. How many seats? Sorry. It means you need to find a sub 42, okay? A sub 42. Alright? What are you gonna do? Oh, we need to find a sub 42, right? Right, a sub 42. What we know here? What do you know here? That's right. The first thing you have to check, okay? Is it arithmetic? AP or not? Yeah, it's AP, right? Arithmetic. So you can use the formula, okay? A sub 42. What do you know in this sequence? What do you know? A sub 1 is 20, 26. Very good. Okay, A sub 2 here, but we don't need to. We don't need A sub 2. We need more important one. We need D. Okay, what is D? D is 3. Okay, and we need to find A sub 40, 42. How you guys find A sub 42? What would you do? A sub 42 equals A sub 1 plus 42 minus 1 times D. Okay, let's substitute this one. A sub 42 we don't know, we need to find A sub 1. A sub 1 is 20, 26, right? A sub 1 is 26 plus, now 42 minus 1 is 41, that's right, times D. D is 3, right? Okay. Let's compute this one. 42 equals 149. Wow, many seats. 149. Okay. So A sub 42 is 149. Okay, how do you write your conclusion? Perfect, right? That's it. Okay, there are 149 seats in a row 42. Okay.